choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with a blaze. They will wake up a dead man and crowd in this torment world somehow. Unsheathe the sword not to kill. Unsheathe the sword to rend those towns of the wrong. We got to start together now.
Forget about the rules, we don't know where to go. There was chasers of light, find a way or we get there. We have no way to know where they all headed for. See the light from afar, just think.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, what we got going on today is we are going to be doing the continuance Trailblaze quest here so that we can do the critter pick thing. I know that someone is probably going to say, shouldn't you be doing, you know, the whatchamacallit quests that, you know, Future Market? I don't want to do Future Market because Future Market will have us going back and forth between, I think it has you go back and forth between Bellabog and Xianzhou. I'm not sure. Either way, I have my own way of how I want to do these things. I did go back and try to use the trial characters for Boulder Town Martial Exhibition. That is actually something that I probably won't even have completely done until until I level up more characters, because that shit is actually unnecessarily hard to get the rewards out of. So yeah, we're going to do this. I am practically right outside of it, and I've already finished everything that I need to do for the week in the game. Pretty much the only thing we have to do is we only really have trailblazing continuance quests to do. And like, I'll go back and do the golds and gear things later. I'm also in a party. Winston could join at any time and stuff like that, so.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Also, apparently, I think in the last video I looked at, either it was my headphones were up very loud, or I'm just very loud in general, because I don't remember what my microphone setting was before having to send my PS5 in for repairs and then getting this replacement one. So, yeah, there's that.
You're back.
There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course. This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ron doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ron likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Is Ron May a great person?
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss Ron is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Also, before we get too far into this, yes, I do need to. It's a good thing that I am hardcore playing the game right now, because they on YouTube last night, there's the pretty much the waiting room for the 2.0 live stream, which means 2.0 is the next update. So yeah, we gotta get this stuff done. We got 16 days. Because while 14 days it ends the events, it's around 15 to 16 days for us to get it. And probably 16 days for, like, my side to get things. You know, like the Chinese people get it, like, in 15 days, we would get it in 16.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan Mei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where is Ruan Mei right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
It's good to be back in the space station and hear these characters actually talking, because it's been quite a while since we've gotten that. Oh boy. I don't think... Did we already know you? You're... Okay, invited. Spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh? Got the deets? Don't leak this from the chat. Ruan Mei's coming to the space station. Isn't she already here? You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ruan Mei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's alone even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. It's okay, other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. Apparently Miss Ruan Mei's personality isn't all that great. Word, is there ever a genius who's normal? Mr. Robot? His groom seems pretty chill. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Wait, was that a robot or a Robert? Because Mr. Robot, that's a show, isn't it? Okay. Let's keep our head together. Get back in the whole recording mind.
Someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Oh. You done got a little something on your face.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Sadly enough, I already spoiled this cutscene for myself because I had made a little meme video about people being down bad and I used Honkai Star Rail characters.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth.
Oh, really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Bite.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
Ugh. Didn't like that.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Only that it's about biology.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
She has taken control of our mind, apparently.
What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
So she touches you. So what I'm guessing is she touches you and gets control of your, just gets control of your vocal cords, I guess. Kind of like what the, ghost was doing. What did you do to me?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no-man's land I've entered to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
You don't trust me?
Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time.
Wait, I got to say that? Wait, that line got to come out?
When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away, and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
Why don't you want them to know?
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
You can try trusting me, you
I
know.
do trust you.
Okay.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Huh.
As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past.
Did you do research there?
Yes. My mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
Huh. Something about this woman other than her taking over my mind. Well, not my mind, but just not letting me want to speak the truth.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Then we see a thing of Doctors of Chaos. Like, what the... Why did I take the long way around? Hello.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
I didn't even ask.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
I heard there are some problems on the space station.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Down in the storage zone. Wonder how long it's gonna take for me to be knocking out these events.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Huh.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ruan May's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Tintu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it?
Is that the English voice of the male Trailblazer? Like, is that his voice actor? I might be mixing him up with someone else.
Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
A constantly burning passion.
We need to add some other good stuff in. But don't go overboard.
Beauty.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ruan May makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Ruan May is suppressing her emotions.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh! What? What is that? It's adorable! Look at you! Coriander sesame paste. Damn. Adorable it is.
Ruan May, member 81 of the Genius Society. A resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of lifeform cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long.
You know, Jonah, I'm waiting for you to be one of the playable characters in the game, you know?
But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing.
Took over everything?
Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Huh.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all.
What kind of name is Molten Cheese Tart? Though I did just make coriander sesame paste.
What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy.
Wait, if this is another cat thing that we just made, are you telling me you ate it?
2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best.
Who is Molten Cheese Tart?
Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May.
What about Stephen's followers?
Who? Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there.
This guy reminds me of that guy in Resident Evil 5 who's like saying, I'm a businessman with standards.
You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Huh.
I heard Madame Ron May is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
Well, Ron May likes plum blossom cakes that are freshly salted.
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring.
To have the protagonist talk, I feel like I need to pick these wrong options more.
So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
I love that. Nice delivery. Anyway, I'll spray you. Huh. I think I didn't understand the situation. Yeah, I'm an artist. What the? What did I make a bag for? You just hold on a minute there.
Ron May likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
I have no idea.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Damn. Alright, Ron May's creation, Mr. Not Moneybags?
So this is the little life form Run May made?
Huh? This is a bag. How?
To meet the molten cheese tart.
Who the hell? This is Molten Cheese Tart?
frozen in place for. Oh, you don't understand the Honorable Tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Okay.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
Alright, I can immediately tell that that's Rachel Chu, so that's, you know, the female trailblazer right there. It actually made my voice.
That was way too risky.
It whoops and then it purrs?
Oh, Molten Cheese Tart says Madame Ranmei has finally recognized my ingenuity.
Man, what the?
Molten Cheese Tart says, does Madame Ranmei recognize me as a masterpiece?
Probably not, and that's probably why you're here.
Molten Cheese Tart says, Madame Ranmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic Molten Cheese Tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ranmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
What, are you calling... what? I like the gray bean paste.
Oh, get lost and get as far away from here as you can. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic.
Are we not gray bean paste? We have to be gray bean paste.
They both hope to receive Madame Ranmei's recognition and have been working so hard.
You like the taste of molten cheese tart.
Of course. It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here.
So you're eating that thing.
All the ones who came in to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling, despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities. Why hasn't Madame Ranmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
Is this guy trying to win the best NPC voiceover award? What kind of love, though?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
Can I talk alone with molten cheese tart?
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Huh. You can throw those little monsters in there. Are you serious? This is a one-way passage, but the other end connected to the storage zone. It's extremely safe. Huh. Well, what about you, little guy? You coming with me? Man, you're just, You are an interesting little guy. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Man, ain't no big sad around here. Yeah. Only Winston would understand that. Bonk. Huh. Oh, that's a toilet! It opens its innocent eyes wide. You now have to explain to it that it has to be done in order to send it back to Ruan Mei's side. Confess, do you like molten cheese tarts? It seems to believe that this is a flavor that can bring happiness. It seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. It seems eager to achieve great things. It wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and is inviting you to join in. Well, looks like we'll have to join in next time.
'Cause every night I will sing